It's not just a hashtag. This is people's lives. Research. Like, you don't believe, if somebody's like, oh, there's a freaking bear over there, like, eating people, you're gonna go see if there's a bear over there eating. I mean, like, I would. That was a bad example. Let me give y'all a better example. Like, I feel like so many people think that I don't have to do it. I don't have to protest. I don't have to vote. I don't have to use my platform to say anything because somebody else will. Can you imagine if everybody thought like that? That, okay, I don't have to do it because somebody else will? Nobody's gonna do it then. What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys basically about everything that's been going on. Obviously, hopefully you guys have noticed that I haven't posted a video in, like, I would say a week and some change. I haven't posted a video just because of everything that's going on. Like, it just didn't seem appropriate to sit here and like be like, oh, let me do this challenge like on YouTube. Like, it wasn't the right time. And ignore these AirPods I have in right now. Hopefully it's helping the quality of the sound for this video. But that's besides the point. It just didn't feel like right to come on here and just post like everything was normal and like everything is fine, because 2020 has been everything but normal. So I wanted to come on here and basically talk about everything that's been going on, because I feel like it's just not okay to like move past it. Like, yes, I have been wanting to create content for you guys, but it's like I'm not gonna create content without addressing what's been going on. So let's get into it. I did write some things that I wanted to say in the notes in my phone, because I feel like guys, in no way, shape, or form, so this is like a little disclaimer, I am not like really into politics or like a great just public speaker. Like, I feel like in my videos, like I just ramble and just talk about whatever like comes to mind. So just having like a set topic that I have to talk about, usually I struggle with that because my mind just thinks about like 50 things at once. So I did write things on my computer to try to keep me on task, because I want to get my message across as clearly as I can, and I don't want you guys to get distracted. So basically, like I said, it took me a while to figure out exactly how I wanted to say things, to convey it in a way that isn't negative, because I feel like for me, the whole situation with, the whole movement with Black Lives Matter and everything that's happened with George Floyd, I feel like I kept turning into something kind of negative, and I mean that to say, like, I love the movement and how all of us are coming together and standing up and basically saying we've had enough of how Black people are treated. But I think I was overwhelming myself, because I was continuously seeing these videos of Black people being abused and killed and murdered, same thing, but murdered. And I think I basically was getting overwhelmed. So that is another thing. If you're seeing the videos online and they're overwhelming you, because it can be overwhelming, you're literally seeing your people being killed. If you need to take a mental break, that's totally fine. Don't feel guilty like you're not part of the movement, or you're not spreading awareness. It's okay to take a mental break, because you have to be mentally strong to deal with this type of stuff. If you're feeling overwhelmed, it's okay to take a break. That doesn't mean by you taking a break that you're not standing up for the things that are going on. So that's just a little disclaimer, because I feel like for me, when all this was happening, it took me a while to be able to speak about it on my platform. I was posting things about it and whatnot, but I couldn't speak about it personally, just because I felt like I was focusing on the negative aspects of everything. And I mean that to say, the thing that kept coming up in my head about everything with George Floyd and just how Black people are treated in America in general is just like the why of everything. Like, I think I would keep focusing on why are white people so threatened by Black people? Why does it take 4 cops to detain one Black man? What else? why is all this happening? Why does 2020 suck so much? Just everything happening is just really scary. And yes, like we're all being so strong and like showing that we've had enough, but it is scary. Like we're seeing people dying. Like there seems like there's no structure anymore. Like cops are killing people. The people who are supposed to protect us are killing us. There's people peacefully trying to protest, and cops are messing up businesses and trying to put it on black people and pin it on black people. And cops are arresting and macing and just violently hurting people who are just asking to be treated as people, not to be killed. The crazy part is black people are just fighting to be treated like humans. And you would think there would be no debate about that, but you still have some people who are like, I see what you're saying, but no thanks. Like, that's just mind-blowing to me. But yeah, those are things I feel like I was focusing on the why of everything, because I just don't understand how you could think of yourself as a good person and you feel like someone's beneath you just because of the color of their skin, that you have black friends, but then you don't voice your opinion or use your voice to help those black friends. And you say things like all lives matter. Black people never said all lives didn't matter. What we're saying is you guys are not treating us. How can all lives matter when y'all don't treat black people the way they're supposed to be treated? We're getting killed. So all lives matter, but it's okay to kill a certain race of people? How does that make sense? And for the people who are acting like racism isn't happening, how can you deny racism happening when even children acknowledge it? There's videos of kids being scared for their parents to be killed by cops. So what do you think, the parents just train that into their kids? No, it's because it's happening and kids are acknowledging it. I am proud of the way that in the past couple of days everybody has come together and just basically stood up. And for the people who aren't black, who are standing up for the Black Lives Matter and everything, I really personally do appreciate it, and I know people of the black community appreciate you guys using your voice to speak up on the injustices that black people are dealing with. Whether you have 40 followers, you should still be using your platform to speak up, because those 40 followers, that's still 40 people who saw you talk about the movement or were educated on. You're still educating people. Like, it doesn't matter how small your platform is, you can still use it to speak up. And I told y'all I'm all over the place basically talking about this, but like I said, like with everything happening, George Floyd was just like the icing on the cake. Like, there's so many videos that are resurfacing from years ago of police attacking people, or specifically black people. So this has been happening for years. It's just well overdue for black people to fight for their rights. And it's crazy this is even, that's the thing that I kept focusing on. It's crazy that we even have to fight to be treated as people. Like, there was a video from, I think it was Keke Palmer was talking about it, and she made a lot of sense, where she was saying basically both races haven't healed fully. Like, black people, she was saying you can't just say one day, hey, like, you're no longer a slave, like, move on with your life, like, you're free, and then expecting black people to forget the way they were treated. And the same for white people. They're like, okay, slavery isn't a thing anymore, treat black people how they're supposed to be treated. Like, you really expect people to go back to normal, just be like, oh, okay, we're not racist anymore. Like, no, the wounds for black people were never healed, and white people's train of thought was never changed. You know what I'm saying? So that's why racism still is around. And the scary part is, I don't have the answer to how we're gonna just abolish racism. Like, personally, I don't know. But I do think what we're doing and the peaceful protest and everything is a wonderful start. And I don't think people like to do what's trending, and that's my message to you guys. Don't stop when it's not trending anymore. Black Lives Matter is not going to be trending forever. So what are you gonna do after that? I think for us Black people, we need to come up with a plan, like put all of our minds together, because like I said, I don't know personally, but if we put our minds all together, we need to come up with a plan. Okay, what's next after Black Lives Matter is not a trend anymore, or when people stop showing up to protest, like what do we do next after that? Of course, voting is very important. You need to vote because your voice is important. Like, I feel like so many people think that I don't have to do it, I don't have to protest, I don't have to vote, I don't have to use my platform to say anything because somebody else will. Can you imagine if everybody thought like that? That, okay, I don't have to do it because somebody else will? Nobody's gonna do it then. So you need to step up, and I'm not saying you have to protest, but use your voice, especially white people, or use your voice because you're the voice that they're listening to. So use your voice, vote, like vote. The reason voting is a thing is because we're supposed to have a say in our leaders. So vote, use your voting. It's not just a hashtag. This is people's lives. And white people, you honestly are privileged to be able to fight for Black people but not have to go through the same things that Black people go through. I wanted to use my platform to basically spread awareness on the topic. I want you guys to educate yourselves. Don't believe everything that you hear people saying or that you see in the news, because honestly the news isn't showing everything about what's going on. Research. Like, you don't believe, if somebody's like, oh, there's a freaking bear over there like eating people, you're gonna go see if there's a bear over there eating people. I mean, like, I would. That was a bad example. Let me give y'all a better example. If somebody said you'll die by the age of 25, don't you want to make sure, like, you're gonna be like, what? Like, let me see if, like, let me, like, look online and see if you telling the truth, because, like, you want to check. You're not gonna listen to everything that everybody says. So therefore, you guys need to do your own research. If you say you don't believe that racism is a thing, or that you think Black people are being dramatic, okay, do your research, verify the facts. So that's one thing. Do your research. Educate yourself on what's going on. Use your platform. I don't care if you have 2 followers. Use your platform. Use your voice to spread awareness. 3, donate to the different foundations. There's George Floyd. There's a donation going for his daughter. There's just different donations going on. The Breonna Taylor, there's funds for her. And that's another thing. There's so many people are saying, like, protesting doesn't work. There's so much that has changed. Like, certain, I'm sorry if I say this wrong, certain, like, New York and then somewhere else has made it illegal for cops to use the knee on the neck for detainment, because obviously there's no reason why you should have your knee on a man's neck for 9 minutes. The Breonna Taylor's case was reopened. Like, there's our voices are being heard, y'all. And it sucks that sometimes it has to be violent and violence happens, but y'all obviously don't listen to peace. So, like, we're not going to keep doing the same thing. Doing the same thing and expecting for a different outcome is insanity. And we ain't crazy. We just fighting for our rights, okay? But yes, use your platform, educate yourself. Donate. If you want to protest, protest. And yeah, guys, and also to my Black people, take a mental break. There's nothing wrong with taking a mental break from social media, because social media can be draining, and just the images we are seeing can be draining. So if you need a break, don't feel bad about taking a break, because I needed a break to reevaluate, just mentally check on myself, because I feel like I didn't realize how much seeing all those videos was affecting me. So if you need a break from social media, take that. Fight for these people who were wronged. Like, they died for no reason. Like, no reason at all. But that's his point. I'm not trying to make this sad again. I just wanted to use my platform to spread awareness on the topic. I'm not sure after this video if I'll go back to my, like, usual schedule of posting. But yes, y'all. Yeah. The rest of this video is going to be a vlog that I had planned and was filming through a couple days before everything happened. But like I said, I didn't want to post it because of everything happening. So the videos that you guys will see after this is just a vlog to kind of like lighten things up, lighten the mood. Yes, all this is happening, but people are still living their lives. Like, it was Jay's niece's birthday, and one of my really good friends, she graduated from her college, so people are still making moves and doing positive things in their lives. So hopefully after this heavy topic, you guys will watch the rest of the video and see just like positivity and people having like moments in their life, like birthdays and graduations and things like that. So yes guys, I hope you guys did enjoy that video. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave me a comment down below and like this video, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.